So we did side-by-side rides for an icebreaker.
Yes.
And it's great to hear people yelling way out in the back, acres away while Tony's driving like a madman. So.
Yes.
But no, it was great. Thank you guys for hosting. Thank you guys for cooking.
Yeah.
The chicken fried rice was amazing. I ate more than I should have.
I ate chicken fried rice every day this week.
There was so much left.
Sometimes twice. Yes.
I should have actually taken some from you and helped out.
I know, you should have.
What a horrible friend I am.
Gosh. It's okay. I'll forgive you.
Okay, thank you. We are in church after all. You should forgive.
I should. So this week we're going to have white chicken chili.
White chicken chili, and then we're going to have some snacks.
Yeah, snacks.
Some desserts. What kind of desserts go with white chicken chili? If you guys can think of that before the thing's over. And we should have mentioned this early on. Interact with us.
Yes.
You know? Right? We're going to try. Sometimes we get wrapped up in this and we miss comments, but please write us. Interact, whether you watch it now, whether you watch it later. Just please. We want to make sure that you're getting the most out of this. Because we're getting a lot out of it. And we want you to get some of it.
Too much. We're getting too much out of it.
Speaking of what we get out of it, I think you got some jokes for us today.
Yeah, so we started something new last week where we pick a joke card.
And where did these joke cards come from, for those of you that may not have tuned in last week?
Yeah, so I have a number one fan. I don't know who they came from.
Mail.
Yeah, and it's a mystery person. So he or she sent me some jokes.
Turn it sideways so you can see how many there are. We got jokes for weeks.
I have a stack of jokes. So every week we'll just be surprised.
Good.
All right.
Here,
ready?
Oh, you know what? Why not you fan them out and I'll pick one randomly.
Oh, okay. I'll try.
Try with one hand?
Yeah.
This was spur of the moment.
Here we go.
Totally didn't plan this.
I'm probably going to drop all of them.
Yep. I kind of want to throw them at your face now.
This is
challenging.
Is fun TV. Ooh. All right.
I didn't see it. I closed my eyes because I saw there was writing on the back. Nope.
Okay. All right.
I promise.
Here we go. What did the limestone say to the geologist?
Limestone saying geologist.
Don't take me for granted.
Right.
These are so good.
These are way better than ones you came up with.
Yes.
Thank you, Internet.
This number one
don't
fan.
Don't take me for granted.
Number one fan, if you are watching, I hope one day we get to meet you and just thank you in person for these fabulous jokes.
You know what would be the perfect thing? A guest spot here in our interview. They could tell us where they found these, and maybe they found more.
And like if we didn't get to know until they walked up, and it could be like epic. The complete shock factor.
If you want to reach out to Steve Brubaker,
yes,
I'm sure you can click up here, connections card.
Yes.
Fill it out, whether you're first time, long time. You can ask us about stuff that you're interested in, small groups, which we kind of touched on briefly, and we'll touch on again in a few moments here. And just, all the stuff that's happening on ours, you can get there, and it takes you to where you need to go.
Yep.
Because we do have some things coming up.
We do.
We have a blood drive coming up October 7th. Which right now I think you can still sign up on the Versity website.
Correct. That is correct.
Because the link that they got us wasn't quite working. But hopefully that'll get solved here shortly. But if not, it's really easy.
Yes.
I still have to do that. I will, by the way.
I know. I still have to sign up, too.
So
yes.
we'll sign up.
We have to coordinate so we can hang out.
Definitely. But let's see. But yeah, there's a huge need for blood the last year and a half with COVID and everything else that's happened. When you actually sign up, you can sign up to get like text alerts and things like that. And it's kind of scary, the amount of text alerts for how many people are in need. So if you can help out in any way, that would be great. And I know Jesus would want you to.
Yes.
I'm really good at that. I'm really good. I do that to youth all the time when they go, I don't really want to read a Bible verse, Mr. Gorham. I'm like, I'm sure glad Jesus didn't want to get on the cross for our sins.
Oh, geez.
And then they in turn read the verse.
That's right. Well,
or sometimes I just read it because I feel bad that I made them feel bad.
Scooting past Andy's lovely statement, I'll say a couple facts about the blood drive because that's kind of been our new trend.
Okay.
So just as a reminder, if you do sign up to donate blood, make sure that you drink plenty of fluids the day of, maybe even a few days before, and drink a very healthy meal. And
drink a healthy meal?
Oh yeah, drink it like a smoothie.
Put it in a blender and drink a healthy meal.
Eat a healthy meal. Thanks, Andy.
No problem. I got you.
My coffee's still sinking in apparently this morning.
And I didn't even have coffee or caffeine yet. Can you imagine what I'm like when
I know. I was thinking something similar to that. So 2 fun facts. 1, quiz time.
Okay.
How many calories do you burn on average when you give blood? This one surprised me.
842.
Okay, nope, not quite that much, but close.
I was hoping.
It's a very exact number. 600.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's more than I would have thought.
Yeah. So, I mean, you could pretend like it's a workout. You just sit there. You do work out because you squeeze the little
squeeze the
stress
balls
ball.
yeah.
And second fun fact is that it helps reduce the risk of a heart attack and stroke every time
awesome.
you donate blood.
Okay, and
So there's
Andy's
that.
third fun fact.
Oh.
Again, when you get finished, there's always snacks. And for some
Yes.
reason, their cookies always taste better than just regular old cookies.
They sure do, Andy, because that's the way the cookie crumbles. Set that one up nicely for me,
You're
Andy.
welcome. Yep. Set them up. You knock them down.
All right. So,
All right. Well, we've talked about it earlier. Small group started last week. There's still time this week to sign up. You can sign up on our website. You can come here, sign up. We would love to see you here signing up, but wherever you can sign up. Our special guest today is, we've talked to him before, actually twice in one day. Remember, we talked to PreShow, and then he was on stage. For those of you that know, is our new, what's your title here? Community Life Pastor. That's what I wanted to say. I just didn't want to get it wrong. Perry Hostetler.
Yeah, it's kind of a mouthful, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
But you do
also known as
an excellent job at it.
Oh, well, I'm trying.
Steve would be disappointed if we don't call you Dwight.
Dwight.
Yes.
Michael?
Yeah. Yes. For those of you who don't know, Dwight is my first name. If you call me Dwight in public, I won't turn my head because nobody actually calls me
Oh.
that. So,
I will ignore you.
yeah.
You know what?
'cause
I
I'm
get
not
it.
used to it.
Because people always want to seem to call me Drew. And I was like, nope, that's not short for Andy or Andrew in this guy's head. So
Yeah.
you can call it all day long. I will look you right in the face and not answer.
It's just not part
so
of
funny.
what I think. But if you call me Sherry or Larry or anything that sounds like that,
Or, hey, you.
yes, I'll probably look.
Or dude. You and I are going to do.
Yeah.
So first week groups was, for us, it was a great
Yeah, it
success.
was.
We had everybody there except Angie, who was taking Xander to golf, and then Steve, who wasn't feeling well. But again, the first week was kind of setting things up, setting the next 10 weeks, well, 9 weeks of how group's going to work, expectations of showing up, doing homework. As a leader, it's kind of weird that you're telling grown-ups to do homework, but it's also equally fun because you're like, do your homework. But people can still sign up, correct, Barry?
Yes, they can. This is probably the last real good week to do that, though. So if you're out there watching and you're like, man, I didn't get the chance to sign up, you need to get signed up as soon as possible. We're actually out of books, but don't worry.
Oh.
We've got more coming in, and we have an electronic copy of just the first 2 chapters, so we can
perfect.
get you hooked up
quick.
if you sign up now until those new books come in.
Well, that is awesome. I mean, sold out of books. That's great. That means a lot of people signed up. How many books did we go through?
Absolutely. We started out with 100,
Wow.
so now we're at 0.
That's
And,
amazing.
That's my kind of math.
yes, making it easy for you.
Thank you.
But now, we're going to order a few more, and
Awesome.
hopefully there's some other folks out there who'd like to get involved.
That is tremendous.
Yeah.
Small groups, again, we've talked about the last few weeks leading up, but it's a way to kind of create a found family, as we like to call it, because you do become really close. Because, I mean, nothing brings you closer than talking about God and really getting into life stuff together. I mean, there's nothing better than kids running around, parents getting, when you first meet like people, you're a little nervous about your kids acting up, and then you realize, oh, I'm just like everybody else. Everybody's kids are crazy.
Yep.
Especially when people come over.
That's right.
Absolutely.
It's so true.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Were you able to make some rounds last week to go
No,
visit a couple
I
different
wasn't
groups?
able to visit any of the groups. I was
Oh.
able to do my own group.
Awesome. Nice.
So I have a men's group at lunch on Wednesdays.
Cool.
Cool.
And so we had a great first opportunity to get together, get to know each other, and so that's just kind of the way we do things. We've got groups all over the place, all
do.
different times. There's a women's group as well that meets during the day. There's a whole bunch of different options. So there's lots of things that are out there. But no, we had a great time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Had a little Qdoba to go with it.
Ooh.
So
Gotta love
Qdoba. What do you get at Qdoba? What's your go-to?
I typically get a burrito bowl and just ask for a little more.
Me too.
Of everything.
Yep.
And then the
Put a
burrito
little
bowl
more rice in there, please.
Yeah,
A
it gets a
little more meat.
little bit bigger
Yep.
the entire time.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I don't know. I mix up the meat and add lots of veggies and
Yummy.
make it as spicy as possible.
Yeah.
You and me both, buddy.
Yes.
All right. Well, hey, do you have any questions for
I
Perry?
do. So last week I started a little bit of a new trend where we're doing this or that questions. So
Oh, okay.
they're like rapid
some of the
fire
thought
questions.
process out.
Yeah.
That's helpful.
Isn't it?
At
Yes.
first I thought it would be fun to have you two answer for each other, but we won't do that. That might be too challenging.
We'll do that
maybe
another
the
time.
next round. Yeah. All right. So there's 8 in total.
Okay.
All right. Night or morning?
Night for
Night.
sure. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Passenger or driver?
Driver.
Jinx. Buy me a Coke.
Look at us.
Okay.
We're just like twins.
It's almost like we finish each other's
It's like
sandwiches.
we're gonna have this stepbrothers moment where we're like, did we
Did we
just
become
become
best
best friends?
Yes. So much room for activities.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Neither.
I was wondering. I was like, I don't think I've seen you drink either.
No.
Okay. Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Dogs.
Okay.
I like cats, but I'm a dog person. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
There's people that vehemently like, I don't like cats. I'm like,
Yeah.
cats are fine, but I prefer dogs.
I'm not really a cat person unless it's a nice cat, and that's rare.
It is rare.
It's very true. Most cats are mean.
Most cats are jerks.
Most cats are just kind of like, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Concert or sport game?
Sports.
I'm a big concert guy because I
There
like
you
music,
are.
but so I'll have to say concert,
Okay.
followed closely by sports because
Yeah.
live sports is so much fun.
I love
My-
concerts, but sports are my favorite.
Gotcha.
Hope I'm not sensing a breakup here. 'Cause
Nope, not
just
at all.
became best friends.
Yep.
All right. Test the waters or dive into the deep end?
Dive into the
end.
deep end.
Oh, man. I always test the water.
Just jump in.
Just jump
Put my
in. I
little
don't put my
toe
toe
in.
in. No, you gotta. No, because then you know how cold it is. You just
I
go
know.
for it.
It's like prepare.
Rip the Band-Aid off.
All right. Two more. Crunchy or smooth peanut butter?
Smooth.
I like both. I'll eat
We'll
either.
take both.
I don't know.
Either.
Crunchy peanut butter?
I used to love crunchy, but now I've gotten out of the habit.
I like smooth on toast, but crunchy I'll eat with a spoon or whatever because I'm a big peanut butter fan.
All right. Last one. This is a biggie. Air guitar or air drums?
Oh, air guitar all day long. Well, you know,
Man, can you really go wrong?
either one because there's like
Can you do
sometimes
both?
where you get the real good do 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 do, and you got to do the air drums
If I'm in the car, got to do the drums.
because you can because you can drum on the
Yeah.
wheel.
Yeah,
I knew this
and
was going to be
it's harder.
controversial.
Yeah. But the guitar, I mean, that's fun. Like when you're standing and in the middle of worship.
Yeah.
Yes. We need to start incorporating air guitar and worship.
Air guitar and worship. If you are an air guitarist and you're looking for a church, we want you.
We are you. Yeah.
This is your home. All right. That is it for the questions today.
Well, hey,
Awesome.
Well, thank you. We know that you've told us you're going to be praying over groups the next 9 weeks and even beyond that. So we want to thank you so much for getting this started. It's helped get people back together as a group outside of church. So if there's anything else that comes up along the way, Perry will let us know and we can let you know. We know that after this series, there'll be a slight break and then we're starting some other groups that you can join into as well. So remember, sign up this week because it's important that you get signed up and rooted in a group.
That's right.
Absolutely. Awesome.
Thank you, Perry.
Well, thank you, Perry.
Do I leave now?
You leave
Yes,
now.
you
Oh,
do.
okay.
Have a good Sunday.
All right.
Get out of here.
Get out of here, Perry. So we have somebody chatting with us.
Oh,
a very
who do we got?
special person. So my father-in-law has said good morning. So good morning, father-in-law.
Good morning, Mr. Wagner, correct?
Mr. Wagner.
Good morning,
His
Mr.
name's
Wagner.
Dave.
Hey, Dave. Thank you for chatting with us.
Love you, and I hope you're feeling better this morning. He a little bit under the weather the last
well,
few weeks,
I
but
hope you are feeling
I
better
think
also.
we're on the up and up. So,
Well, good. Yeah, hope
Yeah.
you feel better, and I love you too.
aw, see, you're just part
It's
of the
easy to
family.
say it, yeah.
And Justin has said, "Wow, cool pre-show."
Thank you, Justin.
Justin's awesome.
Cool, Justin.
He does
Awesome.
the air guitar.
Yeah, he does. Actually, he's more of an air bassist,
That's true. That's
and he's
true.
a pretty okay bassist.
Ooh.
That's what his shirt says that he had made up. I'm just citing sources. But
if he was here, he'd agree. I'm pretty
yeah.
sure.
You know what we missed? Actually, you know what? We're going to cover volunteering shortly before we go. There's many
Okay.
ways to give back. Go to our church site, but
Mm-hmm.
you can volunteer. We're always in need
Yes.
at the desk, cafe, children's
Pre-show people.
ministry. No, that's us. I'm not getting. No, you're not getting out of this. You and I are
Oh,
stuck.
darn.
But you can also give back to church monetarily. We have when you walk in, we now have 2 areas you can now give before and after church services. You
Yeah.
can give through our website. You can set up a reoccurring payment. So like
Yes.
me, you don't forget.
Yep.
Because I'm forgetful
too.
at times.
Me too.
It's just a way to help keep funding God's mission here in Michigan in our little corner.
Yeah.
And also overseas where we help out. So anything you guys can do to help is appreciated.
It is.
Well, gosh, this was a great little pre-show today.
It was. It went
and
by
we're
fast.
actually ending. You know, it's great when a timer works for you.
Yes.
But we have a nice little video coming up. There's Justin, and we want to wish you guys a great week. So have a good one.
Bye, guys.